Hey, what's up, guys? This is going to be the first of hopefully many workout videos. This is going to be a high rep leg day that I'm going to take you through here. Right here, I'm just warming up my hip flexors. I was doing some lunges. The hip flexors tend to be the tightest point on the body when we talk about restricting mobility for squats, so I always warm up my hip flexors. Check out Dr. Kelly Starrett for mobility on the squat and also the deadlift. That's where I learn a lot of my mobility stuff. Alright, right here, what you're going to see me doing is wrapping my upper leg with a knee wrap. The idea here is basically blood flow restricted training is what it's called, or BFR training. The idea is to restrict the venous return to the muscle and to allow blood to pool in the muscle. In this case, primarily the quads, glutes, and hamstrings for the squat. The goal is not to block the arterial blood flow, because that would just be cutting off our circulation. You see me rocking the flat bottoms, the Converse high tops. That's because we're not meant to squat in running shoes. That's the #1 mistake that I really see a lot of people making in gyms. Running shoes, when you squat in running shoes, you're essentially balancing on a small pillow, and that's definitely not an ideal position to be in. Check out Elliot Hulse's instructional videos on the squat and deadlift. Alright, here I'm doing lunges. They're pretty much the best exercise for glutes, I would say. They really target the glute, and the glute is the largest muscle in the body. So it's very important to incorporate lunges, I would say. Little thing about lunges, when you're standing back up on the lunge, you want to flex the glute of your back leg. I learned this from watching videos of Kai Green train legs. Kai Green is one of the top bodybuilders in the world right now. And, man, he still hasn't won Olympia, but I'm rooting for him. He's going to get it one day. Alright, moving on to leg extensions. These here are pretty much just going to target your quads. On the last 10 degrees of this movement is where you really target what's known as the teardrop of the quad. It's like that part right by your knee, to the side of it, to the inside of your knee. To get that part of your quad really big, you want to really extend all the way up and really focus on the last 10 degrees. Here are some lying leg curls. On these, I'm really just focusing on squeezing the hamstring. A lot of times I find that my calf wants to engage on these. Alright, on to some calf raises. Right here, I'm doing dorsiflexion and letting the weight sort of rest and stretch my calf for about 10 seconds. Notice that I'm not locking my knees because that could lead to hyperextension. And then I'll do plantar flexion to really flex the calf for another 10 seconds. And then I'll do I'll rep it out. I'll do normal, calf raises.